What's up, everybody? I'm Xiaofan.
And I'm Trail.
And we are
Brothers from Another Color.
Go ahead and crush that like button for this video. Subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications.
And if this is your first time watching this, don't let it be your last.
And if you've watched the last few videos we've done, we've been watching more personal videos on each member.
Trying to dig a little deeper into what we know about them and learn more.
Yeah, some are documentaries, some are not.
Some are informative. Others are more informative.
And hopefully not misinformative.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But you'll let us know.
Yeah, right? I'm pretty sure y'all will.
It's always interesting to us, or to me anyway. I'll read a comment. Everything that was in this video is false. Then the next comment says, yeah, that all of it's true. And then it's like, you know.
I think a third person to come.
At this point, unless we're getting the information from Big Hit Entertainment or actually from like their vlogs, like what do we really know? Because everything's on the internet. So
everything on the internet is true, though.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah.
So today we're going to watch a video similar to that RM video that had the phrase that we didn't like. Well, not just us, everybody. It was just misspoken. She actually sent us an email outlining different things. We went back and forth a few times. She actually went and re-uploaded the video with a few things changed.
Shout out.
And, I mean, these videos based on the comments are worth watching. I mean, and the video has over 270,000 views, and the other ones are just like it, and the comments seem to approve of it. But our job is not to approve of anything, it's to discuss these things.
And learn.
Yeah. And sometimes we've learned that you haven't seen these videos either.
Which is great, because we're watching them for the first time together.
Yeah, maybe. I know some are like, what's the link? I need the link now because I want to watch it before we watch it. So
that's crazy.
That's okay.
Y'all cheating.
But it feels like we're adding to the community, just like me. It happens.
I cheated one time, man.
Yeah.
Somebody brought it up. You seen them in the comments? Like, Trill, make it right.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
I know. Make it right.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember if that was the name of the song.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the name of the song? Oh, so that was like a double. I gotta listen to that too. Maybe we should listen to that together.
Yeah.
Alright, so the name of the video we're going to be watching today is Struggles and Victories of Kim Seokjin, the underestimated genius, brilliance, and strengths of BTS Jin. Alright. Worldwide Handsome, you ready?
I'm ready.
This would have been a perfect video for you to bring your heart.
And I said I was going to bring it too. God.
Stay tuned to see if he has a heart under his shirt. That's funny he said that though himself.
Wet me up.
1층뿐만 아니라 2층에서도 진아 여기 봐줘. 여기 좀 봐줘. 더 많은 분들이 와주셔서 저희를 응원해 주시고 많은 격려를 해주셨으면 참 좋을 것 같습니다.
We need those basketball jerseys.
Man. I was looking at that too, and then I seen the car in the background.
저희는 그 어렸을 때 저도 형이랑 저랑 갭 차이가 컸어요. 형은 항상 회장을 했고요. 지금도 학교에서 네, 지금도 대학교에서 학생회장을 하고 있고 이렇게 쭉 이렇게 계속 회장만 했는데 어머니가 굉장히 형만 예뻐하셨었어요. 어머니 아이고 어디 계세요?
Those things are real, I think, and as a parent, you even feel that and know that at certain points. But
favoritism?
Yeah, and I mean, maybe not everyone does. I mean, my mom always said, I don't have a favorite. Or like, my brother and sister would always say, they're like, oh, it's me with my mom, but my dad, I could always tell it was my brother. Like, you know, and I wish you were, you know, around for us to have that conversation. Because it's more of a joke now. It's not a competition.
Yeah.
I think when you're younger, you know, it
can cause problems when you're younger.
Yeah, it is, especially when you know. Yeah. And, you know, the parent maybe doesn't want to admit it. I guess there's no point in admitting it, but kids know. You have to be reflective, I think, on what it is. I don't have a favorite either, but I think it's, and they're too young.
Yeah,
and our kids right now just have so many different interests. But there are certain things that happen. I wonder if there is this dynamic like studied through research of like a dad and the firstborn, where they're either harder on them or they have other expectations. Because my wife and I have the conversation all the time about if we had never had our twins after our son, the whole dynamic would be different. The things that we see our son do, you know, that's typical of the age as a big brother, you know, pushing kids down, I mean, different things like that. We would never see any of that. Yeah. And he'd have this different persona, I guess, in our head. So
same with mine.
I'm wondering about
same
that.
Same with mine. Like, Isaiah is a big brother.
Yeah.
Wants to be the big brother. Wants to exert his power.
Right, and is there research around that? Like, that shows...
That's a good question.
Dads, I don't know, are annoyed more easily with their firstborn. I don't know, because there are definitely like research and books around like birth order, and the firstborn is this. I sent one to my brother. He read it, sent it back, and he was saying all of it's true about me. I haven't read it, but I do know some of it.
I just think it's different because when you have your first child, it's just like everything is a learning phase, you know? Like everything is a learning phase, and then when you have your second child, it's like, okay, I know what to do in this situation. I know what to do. So it may seem like I'm showing, you know, this much love, this much love too, but it's not that. It
makes sense about they say the firstborn is typically the highest achieving, more type A than the others. And that really makes sense because depending on the kid's age, if your kid is 4 years old when they have their next sibling, they had 4 years of either one-on-one or two-on-one with parents.
Nurturing, teaching.
So they should literally be way ahead than the others, you know. So food for thought if you don't have kids yet.
Yeah. And then the oldest will be teaching the youngest, and you'll be taking a break.
I know. Yeah, right. I can't wait for that in like 8 years. Yeah. We're having a good night so far.
I know, man.
Knock on wood.
왜 나만 안 보이지?
저기
네네네네
중앙에 왼쪽 맨 아래쪽에
한 번만 일어나주세요 어머니 학생 때 저희 어머니가 어머니 친구들이 아들 자랑을 하면 그냥 묵묵히 듣고 계시더라고요. 그래서 저도 저희 어머니한테 아들 자랑 한번 했으면 좋겠다 생각을 했었는데 이렇게 덕분에 좋은 무대를 보여드릴 수 있어서 저희 가족들한테 너무 감사한다고.
Quick question. Do you think making as a child, do you think making your parents proud is subjective? Like, could it be like minor things like my child makes me proud because he can read at this age or do this at this age?
Well, I think that's dependent on the parent's personality and what they view. You know, as a parent, I mean, it's like Gary Vee says, right? Your kid holds a door open for somebody. You know, your job as a parent should be make that the biggest and greatest thing you've ever seen before.
Oh, you have the door open.
Like that's, you know, that's it. Our son, because he goes to bed so early, and I told Trell this, and I don't know if it popped up in a video, but we were talking about it, and he's like, I'm the oldest, so I should go to bed first. I get to go to bed first.
Funny,
you know, and we're like never gonna try and change that. But it's like 5:45, 6 o'clock. He's like, Mom, I'm ready for you to take me to bed. And it's different. And he goes to bed, he wakes up super early, and we'll do some things even while we're sleeping, but he like gets himself dressed. He always puts on 2 shirts, his jeans, some socks maybe, but like things like that make me proud. But being reflective of not just Jin's story, like our job is to name that, see that, and notice that, and tell them that.
Make it like, oh my, I can't believe you did that. Like
those small things matter.
I do it so much though. My bad. I do it so much that my kids come to me with what people would say is the smallest thing in the world, but I make it big though. Like they come to me and tell me things, whatever they've done that seems so big to them, because I do that to them though.
Yeah.
Like,
I know. And you know, and instead of like the sarcastic humor back to kids when they do that, like, oh, cool story or whatever. Oh, really? Like,
yeah, I don't do that.
Good. You should be doing that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you do feel like that as a parent, like, I didn't push him down, you know, when I ran by, and it's like, well, that's what you should be doing, you know. But your responses, you know, should be, because they came to you for a reason. So your responses in those times should be like, how'd that make you feel, or how do you think they felt when you did that?
Yeah.
You know, because it's, I don't know if everybody's born with that empathy piece, but those are, I think, the small ways that you try and build the empathy within them, because you want to make your kid, above all, just a good human being.
I don't think I was born with it. I think it was something that was lacking in me.
Well, I still have to work on that every day. I mean,
You're good, bro. You're getting good, though. You're getting
I'm
good,
trying.
man.
He'll notice. He'll be like, man, you know what you just
I be
did?
talking about, you gotta be
And I'm like,
man.
what? You just, yeah, you did. For me, it's more professional empathy. You know, it's when we're in a professional setting, we're all going through the same thing. You know, sometimes I'll feel like, why do I have to then praise you for what you're doing that you're supposed to be doing? You know, so there's things I struggle with professionally.
But you get better, though.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Y'all
We should
know
ask
that
my
it's
wife.
behind the scenes, though.
Yeah, we should ask my wife. She'd be like, I don't know.
She'd be
I'm
like,
learning to appreciate.
she'd be like, you
more.
sure you want to say this on camera?
I'm saying, whatever. we're letting our hearts. People want to see us being us. So,
Yeah, that's what we do.
you know,
We
we're
cannot
here.
be fake. We
I
can't
know,
be fake.
right.
I'm
We're
sorry.
here for BTS, but we're also us.
Yeah. Every time, every episode, every video,
Always us.
yeah, the energy is just always us, though.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Like Trell will tweet out something, and then I'll text him like, "Man, you spelled that word wrong."
Man, I love that, though. I love it.
He did it today. I didn't even tell him yet. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Wow, he told y'all before he told me.
I did.
That's great.
I said, "Thanks, Trell." I tweeted. I was like, "Thanks, Trell. You spelled it." No.
Look, you might want to change,
What?
put that I in front of that F. You know, you just
I know.
said.
얘기 드리고 싶네요. 엄마 아빠 사랑해요. 아미들도 사랑해요.
Oh, talking about the group, Six Junior.
화를 내도 카리스마가 없어요. 항상 동생들 장난을 잘 받아주지만 지나쳤다 싶을 때 이렇게 화를 내야 되는데 그때 카리스마가 없습니다. 그래서 못 내는 게 별로 못 낸다기보다는 싸움으로 훔쳐가지고 내가 위험 있게 분위기를 잡았으면은 안 이랬을 텐데 하고.
저는 요리를 못해요. 그냥 좋아하는 거지.
에이, 그래도 말하잖아요.
만들어 먹는 걸 좋아하는 거지. 제가 전체적인 요리를 막 잘한다거나 그러지는 못해요.
Those bunk beds.
The good old days. So I'd have been like,
이거지 정확하게 이거지. 진영 같은 맏형이 좋냐? 맏형 같은 맏형이 좋냐? 그래서 나는 그거지. 야 나는 그래도 진영 같은 맏형이 좋다. 그래.
$3.99.
오디션 때는 정말 아무것도 몰랐어요. 오디션 때는 정말 어떻게 뭘 해야 될지, 어떻게 듣고 어떻게 뭐 불러야 될지, 뭐 박자고리를 그냥 다 몰랐고, 그때는 아무것도 몰랐고 이제는 시작의 단계다라고 할 수 있을까요? 진짜 하루도 빠짐없이 애들 잘 때 운동을 하곤 하는데
The kids.
언제쯤 내 몸에 근육이 생길지 모르겠지만 정말 내 몸에도 이렇게 근육이 생기는 날이 온다면 혹시나 춤을 잘 출 수 있게 되지 않을까 하는 작은 진짜 정말 작지만 정말 작은 엄청나게 작은 기대를 한번 해본다.
호텔 방에서 혼자 새벽까지 계속 연습하는 형도 진영이고, 뭐 부족한 게 있으면 혼자서 그렇게 좀 부족한 부분들을 채우려고 하는 모습들을 가끔씩 볼 때가 있어요. 그러면 이 형이 말은 이렇게 해도 되게 뒤에 원래 나를 우리 팀을 위해서 뭔가 노력하는다는 느낌을 받으면 석진 형이 연습하는 게 눈에 보이진 않거든요. 뭔가 눈에 띄게 연습하는 모습들이. 근데 결과물을 어쨌든 보여주는 형님인 것 같아요. 그래서 그런 거.
I think that does speak to his personality a little bit. He's like self-conscious of a lot of things.
Not charismatic, like off to the side. Like.
Yeah. Well, he has this strong viewpoint about himself that is or is not true. So then when he practices, he doesn't like want to show people that he's doing that.
You get, I've seen that present in a lot of people though.
Yeah.
That wanting to practice or whatever may be off to the side though, like.
Well, because there potentially could be like a feeling of embarrassment.
Yeah.
Like I have to do this, and you just get everything right.
Or maybe even somebody has killed their confidence though, told them like you can't do this, and they're just, you know.
Yeah. Well, the way this video is set up, it sounds like he had that from when he was a kid because 6 older brothers. And
because his mom wasn't, you know, she wasn't like as, what's the word I want to use, man? For lack of a better word or phrase, she wasn't giving him compliments or. Yeah.
I mean, she could be similar to me in that when she hears other people brag about stuff, she's like, you know, and not realizing your kids are listening at all times.
Yeah.
And those are the moments where it's time to.
That's where you got to make it a competition. Like your son did what? My son. I don't care. He ran today.
Right.
Your son walked? Okay. How old is he?
Yeah. Right. My kids know all their colors in it, and they're still 1. And that's a kindergarten standard.
And then that's when I'd be like, that's it? My kids.
Try like, I see your son shoot a basketball, so. He said, why is this basketball so heavy?
Yeah.
I said, well.
My sons will go like.
I know. Lena's like, ugh.
Man. Cause I don't know.
노력형이다 혹은 뭐 부지런하다 한결같다 뭐 이런 얘기를 많이 하셨었잖아요. 근데 난 오히려 이 수식어에 진영이 제일 잘 맞는 것 같아. 물론 난 이거는 멤버들 다 똑같다고 생각하지만.
You're turning red though.
I didn't mean for it to stop on this part, but I see when he like geeks out, like smiles, he has his lip curls over his teeth like that. But he grew up never's not a good word ever to use, but he grew up not hearing those compliments as much.
Yeah. So when you do hear him, like,
yeah,
well,
like myself, I view myself. Somebody will tell me something, and I don't know how to accept a compliment.
Even in text.
Yeah, I'm like,
you can tell because
I reply back with a GIF. Like,
I shout my mans all the time though, but
I know I'm like,
I know Charlie, so I know he might be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it's not. You know, I think of it as like an award show. You just won this. Yeah, no,
I'm sorry.
You know, I just don't know what to do in those situations.
I want to thank God.
Yeah, no. And I'm like, I'm not even religious, right? That's always the thing. But my wife always says that. You have a hard time accepting. It's not small compliments. And I'm like, okay.
I think you just want to remain humble. Like, I mean, maybe you have
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Well, you gotta.
I need to be like Jimin and think about it.
Because we about to win an award sooner or later, man. Charlie, you just wanna, you're gonna be like,
cool. That's cool. On to the next video.
Yeah.
Always grinding.
And I'm gonna have to come up like, thank you. Charlie says thanks, guys.
Yeah.
말도 안 되잖아. 이 형이 또 일에서는 또 엄청나게 좀 뭐라고 진짜 아니야. 이런 거 보이잖아요. 할 때도 따로 보면 레슨 받고 열정이나 사실 7년 차에 이게 따로 뭔가 이렇게 해서 한다는 게 사실 되게 어렵잖아요. 네. 그럼 그때 진짜 형 제가 그때 대단하고 하지 않았어요 그때 형한테. 대단하다 이러면서 왜 하는 거예요?
그렇게 특출난 편은 아니지만 그래도 열심히 연습을 해서 조금씩 더.
Well, Paul, I want to think about what RM just said. He brings up a good point in any profession, like. You were working that hard 7 years into your career, kind of highlighting that not a lot of people do that once you make it.
They let up. And that's why
you get you feel you made it. Like, why do I got to do all that?
And in turn, you can, as fans or as the audience, you can hear it in whatever it is they're putting out. Like, you can hear it in music when they're starting to tail off a little bit, or they're starting to take days off, or you can hear it, see it in movies when they're acting. They're like, I'm here now, so.
Yeah.
Sports especially.
Oh yeah.
Sports especially. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that check.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're on top in high school. You're on top in college. Yeah.
Don't put me in, coach. Don't put me in.
Yeah. No, I don't play defense.
No. What? Me defensive? I don't even play defense.
I know. I mean, I have those conversations with teachers. You know, you have to like tiptoe that, where they've been teaching. You know, some have been teaching longer than I've been alive, and we have conversations around like improving parts of instruction, and they're like, you know, and I feel that in my head. They're like, not do you know who I am, but
you know how long I've been
me
doing
get
this?
better. You're telling me?
And I've been doing this for how old are you?
I know. Dr. Kofan.
성장하는 모습을 많이 보여드리려고 노력을.
Epiphany. Should we pause during the high note?
Not this time, because last time.
What performance is that?
인상이보다는 제일 기대되는 무대가 있는데 우리 보컬들끼리 하는 아웃로 곡이 있는데 거기 이번 2절 가사를 제가 썼거든요. 그래가지고
You like don't even know how to say it.
가사를 우리 친구들이 이렇게 부르는데
I want to say he don't want to be like that.
기분이 더 좋은 것 같아요.
It's got to be true about writing lyrics to a song.
팀이 같이 노래를 부른다니까 설레고.
But y'all must look soft, man.
I feel like he has the need to prove himself. He feels that need.
I'm gonna say. So that might be a gift and a curse, though. Because you're constantly trying to.
There's no end to that.
Be better, yeah. That's the curse part. I think it's always you trying to do better than whatever you did previously, though, and that keeps you like in conversation with yourself. So it's like, I'm gonna do better this time. It's gonna be better this time. But like you said, though, it's like, when do you stop? When do you like? That's it. I'm right.
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. New family features can help your family build healthy digital habits. Create a data budget and set digital ground rules with Family Link, all at no extra cost. Switch to Fi today at fi.google.com.
How to get my this thing done?
바로야. 야, 그거 뭐야? 괜찮아. 빨리 모여봐. 기자님께서 첫방 멘트 좀 할까?
약간 오랫동안 준비한 거에 비해서 한 번에 끝나니까 약간 섭섭하기도 하고, 근데 끝나고 내려와서 이 마청이 또 울고 있으니 참 또 가슴이 또 뭉클해진 그런 기억이 있었어요. 실수 한 번 했다고.
J-Hope would have laughed if his own pants fell down.
He'd have been laughing for sure.
처음에 다들 뭔가 부산들
좀 어색하다 이런 식으로 많이 놀렸는데 이 형이 알면 알수록 굉장히
저는 사실 굉장히 자신감도 없고 숙기도 없고 좀 조용조용한 친구였어요.
밝은 모습만 보여주려고 노력을 하고 저는 어두운 면을 별로 비추고 싶지 않거든요. 김석진으로서는 방송에서의 진과 평소의 김석진은 많이 다르다는 얘기를 들어가지고 김석진 진 하시나요? 김석진 진아!
엄마 있으면 자기 자신을 사랑하는 게 굉장히 힘든 법인데 저도 데뷔하고 얼마 후까지는 제 자신을 그렇게 사랑하지 못했어요. 억지로라도 제 자신을 사랑하려고 하다 보니까 자기애가 지금은 굉장히 넘치고 노력이라고 하기엔 좀 그런데 노력만으로도 자기애를 크게 만들 수 있더라고요. 나를 사랑한다는 마음을 가지고 자기 자신을 매일 칭찬해주고 그러시는 분들이 많아졌으면 좋겠습니다.
한쪽으로는 그냥 생각을 안 하려고 해요. 애초에 좀 큰 고민이라면 멤버를 다 같이 불러놓고 얘기를 하겠지만 소소한 고민 같은 거는 그냥 어느새 치고 빨리 잊어버리려고 노력을 하는 거예요. 그런 식으로 힘들 땐 지금처럼 가벼운 분위기인 게 차라리 다행이죠. 왜냐면 제 고민을 스스럼없이 들어주고 고민 있을 때도 얘기하고 더 가깝게 얘기할 수 있어요.
How would they do that, man?
He's like, sorry?
What? Go down. Anxiety be going crazy.
I'd be like, we'll figure it out.
I'd be like,
don't look down. I feel like they know that's a big deal for him. Oh, he jumped too.
Crazy.
Is that J-Hope wearing BBC? Did you say? Billionaire Boys Club? Right? What?
No, I didn't.
Like, do you want to see it?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
But you guys said the
BB.
yeah, so I'm like,
no, we're not even gonna revisit that because he's dorky.
It's never intended, but it feels like I'm using you guys to love myself. So I want to say one thing.
Thank you.
Please use me. Please use BTS to love yourself. 사실 이제 진영에서 따온 겁니다.
내가 항상 까불거리고 항상 막 화가 나고 있는 이유가 내가 까불거려서 행복할 때도 있지만 상대방이 웃어서 더 행복하니까 날 행복하게 하려고 솔직히 말하면 상대방이 이용하는 상대방을 웃게 해가지고 나를 웃게 하는 거야. 그렇게 생각할 수 있구나. 근데 다른 사람들한테도 다른 사람들이 웃으니까 너의 수고는 너 자신만 알고
인생에 항상 긍정적인 면을 바라보기 때문에 80점 제일 드리겠습니다.
돌준 거 아니에요?
Video with J-Hope, remember?
98점 이렇게
yeah, he was saucy.
이게 선천적으로 어쩔 수 없는 것들은 어쩔 수 없더라고요. 그러니까 예를 들어 춤 같은
부분을 들자면, 그러니까 예를 들어 들자면, 나는 굉장히 열심히 했다고 이렇게 생각을 한다면, 정말 열심히 해도 안 되는 부분들이 있잖아. 예를 들어 노멀드림 같은 경우는 하루에 정말 10시간씩 한 달을 넘게 2달을 넘게 연습을 했는데 정말 이 정도밖에 안 나오는 거라면 그건 정말 어쩔 수 없는 거죠. 근데 나는 그거에 대해서 노력하고 있으면 더 잘하고 있는 거 아니에요? 그래서 점수 수학이 주잖아. 아, 그 수학이 주잖아. 전체적인 점수보다는 그 노력의 점수를 준 거지.
Sure.
I want to see that. We agree.
Jimmy, yes.
저희를 싫어하시는 부분도 있고 그런데 제 노래를 홍보하지도 않고 노래를 한 번쯤 들으면서 가사를 한 번쯤 보셨으면 좋겠어요. 많은 분들이. 사실 그런 말 있어요. 자기 자신을 사랑하는 게 굉장히 힘든 법인데 저도 데뷔하고 얼마 전까지는 제 자신을 사랑하지 못했어요. 근데 억지로라도 자신을 사랑하려고 하다 보니까 자기가 지금은 굉장히 넘치고 노력이라고 하기엔 좀 그런데 노력만으로도 자기를 좀 그렇게 만들 수 있더라고요. 나를 사랑한다는 마음을 가지고 자기 자신을 매일 칭찬해주고 그러시는 분들이 많아졌으면 좋겠습니다. 사연이 되는 일도 있고 안 되는 일도 있는데 일이 안 될 때마다 저는 그렇지 말고 하면 좋겠으니까 나는 더 잘할 거다. 괜찮다. 절대 괜찮은데 어머니라고 하지 않는다.
True story.
잘 되면은 역시 잘했다. 역시 나는 굉장히 좋은 사람, 역시 나는 최고야 이런 마음가짐을 가지고
Because he didn't know what to do.
그래. 아니 근데 인성이 되게 훌륭하다. 원래
근데 제가 사실 솔직히 말씀드리면 자는 게 저라서 가진 거보다는 민성이 워낙
맞아.
제가 맛을 한번 봐요. 젓가락으로 가져가 먹어. 야, 쿠퍼 있는데? 무슨 맛이야?
The noise though.
왜? 콩 때문에 그래? 내가 이제 뜯어보니까 형이 막는 거 그러니까 아, 진짜 물이 안 차갑대요. 아니, 진짜 내가 저거 약간 진실된 물이긴 했어. 진짜 진실되네. 오, 형, 무슨 말이 이상해.
Jim got him.
이상하니까. 거짓말에 민감해. 이상하니까 물이 더 따지 할 수 없지.
I don't feel my right thigh though.
경남학교 마마도 한번 하고 싶은데. 자, 우리 공연 잘했다. 네, 오늘 또 내일 성경의 공연을 기원합니다. 빠르다.
앞에 마이크만 저희 이제 뒤에 서 있었어요. 근데 이제 그날 이제 MC를 본 이제 방탄소년단의 이제 진 씨가 그러니까 놀아줘 형들이 저 뒤에 그냥 있는 게 좀 짠해 보였나 봐요. 그러니까 노래가 계속 되고 있는데 저쪽으로 이렇게 오더니 이렇게 팔짱을 끼고 무대 앞으로 막 데리고 나가는 거예요.
이거 진 씨가. 데리고 나오시네. 보이시면 딱 쫄방이 나오네요.
저도 지금 이게 해도 되나 싶은.
마음이 크다. 같이 이렇게 앞에 보시라고.
들어갔다가 팔 계속 끼고 숨을
We got a slap to the back. I brought you up here for a reason.
그 마음 씀씀이가 네, 그러니까 네, 선배가 저렇게 뒤에 있는 것도 얼마나 뻘쭘하실까 막 이러고 막 그런 모습에
자, 저희가 어쨌든 오늘 뭐 우리 아미 여러분들과 만날 기회도 좀 적고 해가지고 아미 여러분들과 좀 그런 얘기를 나눠보자. 제가 이 자리를 마련했어요.
I think it's in the container.
이런 자리는
bottom?
마련했죠. 여러분들 만족하십니까? 소리 질러!
얘기를 하자면 올해 저희들끼리 같이 여행을 다녀왔는데 저는 바쁜 시간 와중에 같이 놀러 가준 멤버들에게 참 감동했었습니다. 시골 근처로 가서 딸기도 따고 진짜 밤새도록 얘기했던 것 같아요. 한 새벽 3시? 사람이 정말 아무도 없었어요. 사람이 아무도 없었어가지고 진짜 저녁 8시부터 새벽 3시까지 진짜 진솔한 얘기를 나눴던 것 같아요. 많이 들었어? 좀 더 하고 싶었는데 얘기를. 깊은 대화였나? 깊은 대화. 뭐 슈가 형도 그렇고 정국이도 그렇고 뭐 몇몇 멤버들의 이제 작곡한 곡들을 좀 봤었어요. 거기서 또 얘기도 많이 나누고 나 믹스테이프 나오기 전에
저는 항상 어떤 상황에서도 밝게 살자. 정답이다. 네. 저는 굉장히 어두운 분위기를 싫어하기 때문에 뭔가 분위기가 쳐져 있으면 저는 항상 밝게 이끌라고 어떻게든 노력을 하는데 이게 가끔 역효과가 날 때가 있어요. 그럴 때 항상 마음이 아픕니다. 그래도 밝게 가고 싶습니다.
덕분에 얼마나 저희가 밝게 가는지.
그렇죠.
아니 형이 역할이 커요.
진짜.
근데 그걸 진짜 알았으면 좋겠는 게 형이 뭐 그런 것 때문에 되게 힘들어할 때마다 형 모두가 그거인 만큼 그것 때문에 더 힘든 부분이 솔직히 많잖아 형이. 근데 형 덕분에 우리가 되게 밝게 웃을 수 있다는 거를 좀 생각을 해보고 이게 오글거릴 수 있는데 진짜 이게 진짜 오글거릴 수 있는데 난 좀 해주고 싶었는데 나도 오글거려서 얘기 못하겠어.
난 그거 어릴 때 저때 느꼈냐면 아는 형님 때 형의 대화를 시작으로 그 형님들이랑 굉장히 좀 편해졌었어요. 그래, 형이 아이스 브레이킹을 해줘가지고 너무 어려운 거예요. 나는 막 생각해가지고 실수하다가 근데 형이 되게 약간 말투 막 재밌게 해줬잖아요.
들어가자마자 와 이것들을 좀 기분 좋아.
조승과 호동 형님이랑 수민 형님이 쟤는구나 이러면서 그냥 그때부터 되게 사기가 엄청 쫄았었잖아요. 되게 사기가 올라갔었어요.
왜냐면 아니 진짜 2만 명 앞에서 공연하는데 우리 뭐 조그만 세트장이 되게 무섭더라고.
우리끼리 있는 게 너무나
So it looks like it. I also realized we probably were just watching for a long time without saying anything. So. What I've learned through our comments, festa is like the annual meetup. That's also the anniversary of when they started as a group. I think it happens every year in either June or July, and it's like days of different things that they do, and then they also then perform. They have like special performances for Army.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
I seen it in the corner, but I was like, I wonder, is it like a studio recording of something that, but
yeah, it'll say. I imagine something like this is like lunch with BTS or dinner or something, and it shows, those things.
I'm glad they can enjoy and be themselves, because it looks like they really are enjoying themselves.
I know.
오랜만에 하다 보니까 다 웃어서 우리가 그래서 네 준영 덕분에 정말 그날은 되게 나 너무 아빠 한번 써주면
하는 게 뭐냐면 항상 나도 밝고 가볍고 정말 이런 모습만 보여주지만 나도 굉장히 자주 우울하고 노력하고 있는 거야. 그냥 남자한테 밝은 모습 보여주고.
Well, we talked about that, right? Humor. Those who are humorous are going through a lot of stuff.
좋은 모습을 많이 보여주고.
So he knows about the EM. I see that in the corner. A little documentary about Jin. That's how they be in the news. But this brings up a little documentary about Jin.
Donnie, come on in, Donnie. Donnie, go ahead. I'm never letting that go.
I'm about to quit, man.
I'm about to quit. We're splitting up for real this time. I'm never coming back.
Call me Donnie one more time, man. Brother with his own color. It's gonna be Charlie.
Brother with no color.
Brother without the color.
Yeah. So I think that was good.
No, that was good. That was real good though. Yeah. I remember watching something else earlier about him, like, but it was just snippets of how they each are, and it said something about him like being shy. But that's like digging deep about letting us know more so about him having insecurities about himself, him dancing off to the side and stuff like that, practicing for hours, but you won't know because he's like, everybody else is better. I need to catch up.
I know. Yeah. And there's really no catching up with those guys.
Yeah.
Because they're practicing hard too.
They practicing while you're practicing off to the side, and you don't know it because you're practicing by yourself.
Yeah.
How do you get better?
Yeah. Well, be sure to let us know in the comments.
What you think about the video.
Yeah. But I guess there wouldn't be anything that's not necessarily true in that. Because again, that was another documentary that had a lot of stuff that we were watching Jin actually do. I guess there is a chance that the language that was translated might be different or untrue, but I think getting the gist of it, that he outwardly has to do these things that he wouldn't normally do.
As a matter of fact, you can drop a comment and let us know what's your favorite part about his personality.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
That's good.
Yeah. We can always get some engagement on the video here.
Yep. Be sure to crush the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, turn those notifications on.
Like, share, and follow, since Charlie wants to steal everything. We splitting it now. We splitting the duties.
No, it just sounds so flat now.
What you saying it?
No.
You saying it?
No, what you just said.
You were like, I was upset.
Shoulders crunch. I just want to repeat the thing.
Comment, share. See?
You try it again? I'm leaving this in the video too.
Comment, share, subscribe, continue to engage, and turn on your notifications. So, yeah, I had a little energy that time.
Injury?
What a vocal energy, yeah.
Oh, energy. I thought you said injury. Injury.
No, I'm fine. Don't wish that on me.
As Jimin says, you nice. Keep going.